We're back working on Danny's Miata today, and we have a full squad to get the LS3 back in the engine bay of the Miata. We have Danny, the owner of the blue turd, the owner of the car who I failed to surprise the LS swap because we had a, let's just say, less than ideal motor setup. We have my absolute favorite Filipino, also known as my main pep, Calvin, focusing on wiring today. We have the nation's most popular mobile banner installer taking an off day, working on the shift boot today.
Yeah, there's a whole LS and Danny bought a $14 shift boot that I have to fit to this junk. And we broke off one of the brackets. So.
It wasn't $14.
We have a gorilla from the San Diego Zoo. Not sure how he escaped without anyone knowing, but this guy is gonna be working on what today?
Car. This. That. Me. Go.
And
Wow.
we have a new face today. I think.
I'm just worried about getting attacked by the gorilla. So
I know.
I'm gonna make eye contact with the gorilla.
He'll throw poop at you. You gotta be a little bit careful. Oh God. Today we have a new guest in the channel, and his name is Ian. I'll let him briefly introduce himself, but he's gonna be jumping on with the LS3 and making sure that this thing gets done in a fast, timely manner.
What's
Ian,
up?
give us a 15 to 20 second breakdown of your experience, who you are. Have you ever touched a car
I just
before?
know this guy.
Oh.
That's how I got in here.
Oh, okay.
That's it. I think you turn these things and then
If there's most things that I don't know, and I don't know a lot, Ian knows.
and then there's a bunch of things that I don't know that Google knows.
And we're effed. if
Ian's,
that's the case.
Ian's the smart guy, everyone.
Ian's a wizard.
Yeah. Let's do this.
That looks nice.
It's actually coming out because Calvin doesn't know what he's doing with his life.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot more than just his clutch master cylinder. It's a life problem for him. Right, Cal?
As you guys know, we have the Street Hunter Z giveaway that's going on right now. And every $5 you spend on thehuntingcompany.com gets you one entry taking that car home. We have a bunch of new stuff that's going to be dropping, known as the Chrome Collection, on July 17th, this upcoming Monday. It is a super chrome font that we have a t-shirt. We also have the match t-shirt and a sweatshirt because you guys know we love our hoodies. The hoodies are dope. We also have these shorts, which are finally going live. We have teased this for a while. I found a completely new short design that I absolutely love. These are fire. These are super hot. And we also have 3 new t-shirts going live, all in various Chrome-esque fonts. July 17th, every $5 you spend on any of this is gonna get you one entry towards taking home the Z. Set your alarm clocks. Good luck, boys. So we finally got our oil pan in. This is from Holly. This is a super nice pan because it's actually gonna fit with the subframe from V8 Roadsters that allows the LS3 to actually go in the Miata. I do want to point out that someone in the last video commented, big shout out to you guys, because the comment section, you guys are responsible for catching a lot of little mistakes that sometimes just happen when we're filming. There's a bunch of things going on, but one of the gaskets got installed backward.
So, I'm gonna interrupt you, because I definitely read all the comments. I lost sleep over on Friday night. I just remember it happening, and I was like, did I do this? Did I not do this? As TJ said, there's a lot of stuff happening. Anyways, it happened. So what I did was, I went and got a new gasket, came in on Sunday, flipped that bitch around, reinstalled it, checked the other side, put new bolts everywhere.
So thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
We appreciate your guys' feedback and giving us that, hey, I think you guys might have done this. We fixed it, the engine's ready to go. We were missing a pulley, so I went ahead and ordered an ATI pulley. This is a very nice pulley. I'm super stoked to have this. What's the purpose of having like these pulleys, correct me if I'm wrong, don't tear apart and shear. If it's anything like JZ's, which is what I know, when you run JZ's on higher horsepower, that stock crank pulley will literally like tear in half.
The stock JZ ones are 2 parts. So there's a rubber.
There's like a rubber
damper
inside.
between the outer pulley rib and the crank hub itself.
So other than the awesome like TDC markings and how pretty that looks, what makes this ATA crank pulley so great? Is it just the fact that it's the world's only tunable, rebuildable 2-in-1 harmonic balancer?
Yeah. The internals of that are great at dampening rotational twisting harmonics that damage bearings. So you'll get longer bearing life by using these. I've noticed definitely that the motor runs smoother.
Oh,
It'll
that's
feel
awesome.
smoother.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's super awesome.
So there's multiple benefits.
Yeah, damn.
And they're SFI certified so they won't blow up.
This is sick. It's cool to see all the parts go on this engine. What are you doing?
Good bed. So we got a helicoil kit. So I'm gonna drill it out, and then
You gonna tap her?
I actually kind of wanted to see how this was done.
if I can send one of these bad boys in
Oh, you're
there.
gonna sleeve it?
We're gonna do it.
I want to see it done.
You're gonna learn today.
Going today. Then after you drill it, get some lubrication, tap it, give her a good little dust out,
Intake manifold just got fitted, and Holly sent us a brand new throttle body. 90, is it 95 mil?
95.
Wow, that's a big boy.
Watch this.
Okay.
Oh, you want it in the hole?
Yeah.
Ah, shit!
Holy shit.
It's not coming out. He's gonna punch him in the face.
Oh, he got it. O-ring's chilling. I just gotta put it in a little bit more angle.
With a little bit more finesse.
I'm not a fabricator, but these plates are going nowhere. It's not too bad. This whole pocket was encapsulated and had the frame rail attached to the firewall via multiple pieces of metal. We cut all that out, so V8 Roadster gave us a little L bracket plate to put on here. So we'll have that in place, both sides. I'm gonna paint it up, and then we can stab the motor in.
Something that struck me as odd during this video is that Danny and I have been friends for about 10 years now. And 10 years is a lot of time, and a lot of people celebrate 10 years. So it's almost like this LS swap in the Miata is almost me just wanting to celebrate Danny and I's 10-year friendship. And I actually know someone else celebrating something 10-year related right now, and that is Movement. They are officially 10 years old, and we actually started partnering with them right around the same time that we started building the white FD RX-7. That's a wild thought to think about because that was about 6 or 7 years ago, and right now they are doing a 25% off sale site-wide starting from July 18th going all the way to July 27th. Now, you guys already know that they make amazing watches and eyewear and jewelry for men and women. There's all sorts of stuff. So I'm not gonna waste my time telling all you guys about that. But if you've ever wanted to cop something, this is the opportunity to do it and to help them celebrate their 10 years as a company. Thank you, Movement. Congratulations. We love you. So be sure to click the links down below in the description because coming July 18th, there is a big discount waiting for all of us. Thank you, Movement. And now let's get back to today's video.
COVID-20.
She's good, dude. Yeah, like it's a cough test. Talk to any old carb tuner, he'll show you.
That's Cap? I think that's...
Do the other one, I'll do this one.
Calvin, what's going on right now?
Calvin is fucking just booty tickle right now.
He's tickling my booty.
No, you can't prove it.
I am the booty tickle.
Watch him, he might sniff his fingers.
Dude, did look.
He might. Oh, yeah!
All right, Calvin, what are we doing?
My bad, dude. I was honestly just trying to pick this up.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
Can we film a clip?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I, and only me, not Ian or Danny, because they're Chach boys, am looking to figure out the routing for this serpentine belt. Very important that you have the most contact with each pulley as much as possible. So we're just conceptualizing what's going on because this will tell us if we have everything here, because this is a fixed length. This has to fit on all of these pulleys, and we have a speculation that it goes something like this. That's how we believe it goes. There's a big pulley that goes on here. We don't know yet. We don't know what we're doing. We'll figure it out. This has okay contact on the crank pulley. This is a cause of concern. A lot of changing diameter.
You're good.
A lot of changing angles really quickly. That might be a little problem. This has good contact on the water pump. Feels good so far. Looks a little lopsided though. We're missing a bit on here.
It's in.
Good work, boys. Good work.
Yeah.
That's what Dylan does. I just don't know how to act.
What's up?
Calvin, you greased that?
That's not grease.
Oh my.
That's disgusting.
What? Your hand's extraordinary.
Oh. Don't do it. Don't touch me.
Excuse us, we're working.
My bad.
We both have loaded weapons here. Alright? Don't.
That's a lot more surface area, ladies and gentlemen. It's on me! It's on my skin! No, I'm not a child.
It looks like someone fucking got shot in the head.
Pretty or pretty? It just kind of like flops.
Oh, later, Danny.
Yeah, shelf space? I agree. Work there.
Good handshake.
No, I know. Non-storage. I'm gonna move all the...
Danny.
Here, big thank you and shout out to our clutch partner. I think we've put in probably 20 to 25 different ACT clutches amongst all of our cars. We have a setup here that's gonna be able to hold the 525 crank horsepower that the LS3 provides. With this clutch, does it come with a flywheel? Does it come?
It better.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, aluminum lightweight flywheel. Sheesh, it's all packaged together. Oh yeah. So now that the motor is on the subframe and we have the headers on, we're gonna go ahead and put the clutch on. So I'm gonna do the bell housing and then the transmission and then put the suction in the car. Unfortunately, we ran into a little bit of an issue today. We have the wrong bell housing.
Pilot bearing.
Pilot bearing.
And bell housing.
No, pilot
Because
bearing.
bell housing that we have now is destroyed.
Well, that didn't mean it was wrong.
So now we have the wrong one.
That means it's wrong
because we definitely don't want a destroyed bell housing, so that's the wrong one. Now we need a new bell housing, which we just ordered, and a pilot bearing. There was apparently a narrow body and a wide body version. I don't know why they're wide bodying pilot bearings, but they are. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna try to get as much progress done as physically possible. We're gonna now put the engine inside of the car. We just next day aired the bell housing, and that will show up tomorrow. Dude, see, it is wrong. It's the wrong one.
They sent us the wrong one. This was damaged in shipping. Send us back.
To McLoad?
To McLoad.
To McLoad.
You should give them the McLoad.
To McLoad Racing. I turned my back for 1 second and Ian already has this engine sitting in the engine bay. There's one thing that I noticed when I looked at it, other than it looking wildly cool and beautiful with that big Holly logo up on front. Probably gonna have to do a little bit of clearancing here. The header hits right on the side of the frame wheel. Probably need to just easily just hammer that out the way. My second notice that I did was the steering column was supposed to fit somewhere right there. How the heck is that supposed to reach the steering rack? Not quite sure. I'm gonna be focusing on the rear end of the car. Well, Calvin's doing wiring and Ian's still focusing on the front.
You know what I noticed?
And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start putting in the fuel pump.
I hope so, because you know what I noticed?
What?
We don't know where the key is.
Okay, you took apart the interior. What did I say in the beginning of the series that the camera didn't hear? When you asked me to help with the interior, what did I say?
I don't want anything to do with it.
Say it, what did I say?
I don't want anything to do with it.
Well, I did say that. I said I'm not an interior guy. I'm out of here. And then you took all the interior and you put it somewhere in that pile.
It's not in the pile, okay?
Are you saying we lost the key to this Miata? That'd be very bad. That'd be like DEFCON 1 bad.
Danny, take it home.
I don't know. I mean, technically, Ian, we can have this thing start with no key, right?
For sure, dude. I'll hotwire it.
Well, can't we with the Holly? Can't we like?
We can do anything we want.
Yeah, we don't need a key. I mean, everyone watching, of course this car has a key. Don't try and steal it. Look at this Miata. It's so goofy. To change the fuel pump, you literally do it from the rear portion of the interior. How weird is that? I guess if you're doing like a WRX or something, the fuel pump's in the back seat. I guess most sedans would be. But this is so weird. I thought maybe it'd be in the trunk, but no. It's actually inside. Ooh, let's see what's behind door number 1. There it is. Oh, not the key. I meant the fuel pump.
I'm just kidding, Danny. I'm just kidding. Hey, Danny, my guy. You're such a handsome man. It's not like, okay, just because you knew this day was gonna come and someone's gonna call you that the key's gone. Yeah, bolts everywhere. Just, TJ took the time to move all this stuff here. We all know this, okay? Guess what's here? The key.
Oh, if you would have said it's on the lanyard.
Oh, okay, Tej. I knew you were a rat. He was a rat. Danny's calling you stupid. Dumb.
Oh, buddy boy.
Oh, look at that little guy.
Wow, TJ, stop.
Fuel filter.
Why are you breaking that?
It was broken already. Look at this.
It wasn't.
It was.
wasn't.
I promise.
Thank
it
you.
was.
Thank you, Ian.
It's okay. We have a new tea bag.
Whoa, hey, don't say that on this channel.
Filter, I mean. We have a new filter.
Yeah.
We're gonna be using a DW pump. Look at this guy. DW 200. This is the cutest little fuel pump I've ever seen. Shout out to you, DW.
Your mom is...
We've been using DWs in all of our cars and we love them. Thank you, DW. We're gonna be using you now in Danny's Miata. So we're gonna disassemble this, which I know how to do because I did it on Calvin's NA Miata years ago.
You don't remember.
That was a lie. I didn't. I totally lied to you. You know what I don't know how to do is disconnect. Ooh, does this use the fuel line disconnect tool?
You're gonna have to zip zap zap zip zap zoop.
You
that
think?
right off. Yep.
You think you cut that?
Zip zap zoop it. Yeah. What do you think, Ian?
I think if it looks like this underneath that,
It doesn't.
once you pull these guys off. All right, let's see. Arts and crafts time. Let's see.
He's right. I see it.
Let's see.
I see it, Cal. He's right.
Is he right?
Oh, but he might break it before it can
He
even
might be
happen.
implicit in the same
No.
situation. Oh, okay. All right.
Does it look the same? It looks the
It
same.
looks the same. Ian.
Wait, let me see. Oh, shh.
Replace the O-ring. Replace.
Didn't come with one.
Smart to replace the O-ring.
Didn't come with one.
Please replace the O-ring.
Come with one. I don't think you do this. Does this have a flared nip on the end of it? It doesn't.
It does have a flared nib.
No, it doesn't. Oh, I f***ing cracked it, but it fit.
It's okay.
TJ, what are you doing?
Lube it up before jamming it.
Okay, dude.
It fit good.
Maybe just don't have that plastic bit since it's broken.
Well, that's what gives us the seal of approval.
I think the seal comes from the O-ring.
No, but that keeps it in check.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
The check valve keeps it in check.
TJ, I hate
Ian, you're
I
making
hate
me
him.
look bad.
I hate him.
No, you're doing great. You're doing absolutely phenomenal. I can tell you,
know
that
what? I
I've
think-
broken a couple
You know
field
what?
pumps
I
myself.
think I'm just getting high from the fumes. I think that's what this is really.
Oh, that's.
Oh.
Oh.
See?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
You know what that is, right, Teach? Brain cells. Lost brain cells.
What I don't know is how this is.
I think you lick it.
So this.
You won't.
Elfin.
That means-
It's not Elvish.
That means finished. That means
You're Finnish? I thought you were Canadian.
Damn,
Dude,
Miatas
why don't
share
you
a
suck it?
I thought you were
American.
trunk, fuel cell, cab, engine bay. They're all
Lebanese?
Can I have?
Some of these nuts.
It's been a really trying, incredibly long day. Transmission is proper. V8 Roadsters ended up sending the wrong yoke for the drive shaft. They sent a 27 spline. We had a 31 spline, so we have to get that adjusted tomorrow morning. Throwout bearing that the parts place gave us was incorrect, so we couldn't plunge the transmission into the motor as much as we wanted to because it was bottoming out on the throwout bearing. Ended up pulling off the ear on our bell housing, so we had to overnight ship one of those. We're gonna reinstall the clutch. We're gonna wait for the bell housing to come. This wiring harness ended up having a bunch of different sensors from LS3, the provided harness had one from potentially a GTO or an LS2, etc. So we got new sensors and then didn't have a mounting bolt. Got new pigtails somewhere around here. The motor's in the car. We're gonna put the transmission on tomorrow, put the starter on tomorrow, give it a start soon. But yeah, it's just been one thing after another today.
Last night, Ian and I stayed and did the whole clutch assembly, the pilot bearing, final torque the ATI super damper onto the engine. Kind of got everything buttoned up, had our plans for wiring. I think I went over all that. We're going to drop the motor onto our nice little table over here and then stab the trans and the bell housing into the back of the motor and then lift it back up into the car because it's really tight. So stay tuned.
All right, give her a little bit of up.
Giving her a little up.
Oh, a little more up. All right, keep upping her.
There it is.
Sketchy. Okay, I'm gonna move it. That was bullshit, dude. I'm just standing here,
Minding my own business, making sure none of this gets caught, and this big old dongle just like elephant trunk unfurls hit me right in my manhood.
Thank you, Levrag.
Yeah, thank you, Levrag. This thing's awesome. So now what I'm gonna do is make sure this is not on the locks and just
work right under it, and put the, hopefully the transmission will fit right on. Bell housing's on. It's time to attempt to put the transmission on now. So I just picked the trans up, stabbed it in. It's kind of fighting the pilot bearing a little bit. Just for precaution, put a bolt on the other side so it can't drop out. And we're gonna grab the engine harness over there and lift the weight up.
Yeah.
Oh, why'd you make it hard for me to reach that?
You made a short trip on yourself.
Yeah, I know.
What? No, I did not.
On hint, no.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah, shorty.
Short people got
Yeah, go look up Randy Newman, short people.
Stop.
Okay, I'm sorry. Dude, I just had a fucking smirk. Look.
Yes! Everything in here is new, mic'd out, air gap's good, all new parts, etc., etc.
It made it together nicely. Didn't pull the bell housing apart. No nothing. Dowels are good. So now what we're doing is loading the car back onto it. Okay, go down.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Oh, the trans in there, dude. It looks tight.
Watch the other side.
Yeah.
Hold on. If I give this to you here, can you pull it past the exhaust still?
Yeah.
Okay, stop. I think we actually have to jack the front of the motor off. Up.
Almost there.
Hold on. This fuel line goes under the header, right?
Yes, finally.
Nice.
Yup.
There it is. That's it.
Oh, we are halfway on this side, but we'll just put some nuts on it and then maybe just walk it up ourselves. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That looks fucking awesome. That is super cool. Super tight clearances though. Let me tell you, it is going to be a tight fit. Oil filter right next to piping hot headers.
I have a question.
Love that.
I have a question for everyone in the chat. Is there supposed to be a gap on this starter? It doesn't move. It's tight.
No.
Right, like it doesn't move.
No, there's
does it-
definitely not supposed to be a gap.
Are you sure?
I think that's the wrong bolts.
I.
But
Oh, hey.
moving on
hey,
from
though.
that,
Oh, hey, though.
look how good the trans looks. Trans mounts line up.
No, what were you talking about?
Everything looks great. So cool to see that. And no, don't worry, we're gonna get new bolts for the starter. You don't need to comment about that.
Hardware is correct, just so we're all clear. The hardware is right.
So then what was wrong?
The gear cover on the starter is,
Binks gives a little.
it's binking.
Is it okay to modify that?
Yeah.
Yeah, look how thick that
It's
boy
very-
is.
Why would it be?
You just toot? You did.
No, I didn't.
It smells like a poo.
I know you tooted. Anyway, look, you can't see it on the camera, but he is like this right now.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh!
What if I just, oh my god, holy
Sorry,
shit, wow,
great
no.
actors.
Oh my god, wow.
This is great. This is
Dude,
probably
TJ loves to fart.
this is probably some of the best acting I've seen.
And they're always like this.
In a while.
And they stink, and he waits.
They're
he goes like
lying.
this, he chuckles
They're
in the corner,
lying.
and he's like,
They're lying.
and then it's like, oh, it smells like poo.
I'm just not gonna have this put in the video.
Okay.
New modified starter, check. Here we go. Still feel like it hits.
Oh, it hits on the large lip side on the back. I can see it. That's cool. It'll be easy.
We've officially reached our stopping point for this video. Motor's in, transmission is in. Now we're actually gonna work on wiring this thing up and going for our first start. I know it looks like we might still kind of be far away from that, but Calvin has been meticulously going through the interior. I think I will actually give you guys a little bit of a view at this. He's gone through the original chassis harness and picked out all the things that we're gonna use to run into our CAN system for our new Holley wiring harness. Things like ignition, things like our headlights, our turn signals, our reverse light, are all things that he had to find through the wiring harness and pull each and everything out. He's actually even started, I was gonna say looming things back together, but you know, in reality, he's really just putting electrical tape around the thing, but he's done a really good job, and I'm really proud of him. This is something that a few years ago I think would have been very, very daunting, but this is all the stuff he's learned ever since we started working on the Ferrari, and he rewired that whole thing. He's come a long way, and I'm really proud of him. I don't know where he is right now, but in the next day or two, hopefully we can get Ian back here, because Ian is pretty handy with wiring, and he's pretty familiar with the Holley system. It sounds like it's fairly easy to load a base map for this LS3 into the Holley ECU and go for a first start, which would be super, super awesome. And I can't wait for that, because when you're at that first start, it like gives you that boost of energy to go ahead and get the thing done as fast as possible to get the car running and actually driving on the street. Stay tuned for the next episode. We're gonna be uploading for the rest of the month every Sunday and Wednesday. I know for the past, I don't know, a couple months, we've had a very sporadic filming schedule because we've been filming so much with the M4 GT3, which has been a complete custom build, which makes uploading on a frequent schedule very tough. But I am promising this to you guys. Every Wednesday and Sunday, you can expect a video at 2:30 Pacific Standard Time. I'm saying this as a helicopter is flying over me, so if it's a little bit loud, that's why. I'm gonna try to upload a third video every now and then, but expect those videos as a third bonus video, and that might come at any day of the week that isn't already Wednesday or Sunday. So stick to it, write it down in your brain, engrave it in stone. Wednesday, Sunday, 2:30, expect a new vlog. And if you just want more, you can always head over to the Clips channel, which will be linked down below, where you can get a lot more frequent uploads that we're doing just behind the scenes. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, and keep moving forward. I was gonna go like that, but you get it? Okay.